Prime Minister Modi quite recently completed 8 years as Prime Minister, the only non-Congress Prime Minister to do so. Not only did he lead the parties as the Prime Minister, but he also ensured that the BJP got a full majority. While many of us look at Prime Minister Modi's political journey from 2001 when he was selected as the Gujarat Chief Minister, the book by Ajay Singh, who is currently the press secretary to the President of India, tells us that his political journey actually began long back. In fact, not just a few years, but a few decades back. Let's learn today what Ajay Singh has to say about Prime Minister Modi. Keep watching. Hello everyone, welcome once again to Wale, Bhaiya. I'm Abhishek and today I'm talking about the book which is authored by Ajay Singh, who, as I said, is currently the press secretary to the President of India, and this book covers several aspects of Prime Minister Modi's political career which I believe to an extent are ignored by other political journalists as well as authors. As I said, many of us attribute Prime Minister Modi's rise to the 2002 Gujarat riots and the consequent elections which made him run Gujarat for about 13 years. However, that's not exactly true because his political journey began long back, somewhere, as the book suggests, in 1979 when he led the relief efforts in Saurashtra. It was at that time that his organizational skills were being acknowledged by the party leadership. So his political journey began in 1979. His political journey began, you can say, 1990 when he made the efforts for the Rath Yatra of Murli Manohar Joshi ji. His political journey begins sometime much before Gujarat happened in 2001 when he led efforts to make his party prominent in Haryana, in Madhya Pradesh and in some other states. And Gujarat, you can say, happened much after that. It was during these years that Prime Minister Modi established himself as as an organizational man, someone who could build organization from scratch, someone who could build the entire organizational cadre, adopting often the unconventional method which somehow did not find favor with the top leadership. For example, he was someone who always believed in having more and more political BJP's offices in every state units and districts. He was someone who long back believed in the power of technology and wanted to computerize and digitize everything. These were his methods. He built organization cadre virtually from scratch. He met with some successes, most prominent of them being in the Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, which was won after perhaps for the first time, also in Rajkot, where the elections were won for the first time by the BJP. So these were, you can say, his victories, his efforts, which paved the way for actually he becoming the Gujarat Chief Minister in 2001. So this book, in a sense, traces these events, traces the entire political journey of Prime Minister Modi, and not only 2001, the lens through which many of us look at the journey of Prime Minister Modi. He brings to the fore, Ajay Singh brings to the fore, lot of characteristics of PM Modi which has helped him become what he is today. In fact, many say that he runs a political party just like a multinational corporation, but it is this approach which, while initially did not find favor with the top leadership, made him as well as the party where it is today. This book also traces his journey as Gujarat Chief Minister. What did he do differently? Because let's not forget, when he became the Chief Minister, the party as well as the state were in a really bad shape. There were charges of corruption against the leadership. The state was really in doldrums, is in a very bad shape. And his efforts during the next 13 years, it made Gujarat again a very progressive and a promising state. This book tells you in details about his organization style, his style of working with other members, with other ministers, with other bureaucrats. Another thing which comes to the highlight is that he, while bringing the organization structure or increasing the party cadre, increasing the presence of the party, also took the path of taking people from other walks of life, from other parties as well, something which was not at all favored by the RSS as well as the top leadership. However, the non-conformist Prime Minister Modi is adopted these methods and made BJP victorious in several other states. This book also tells you a lot about Prime Minister Modi as Prime Minister, you can say, from 2014, what all key efforts did he make, and about Prime Minister Modi's personal charisma also, which Ajay Singh says is a very important factor in BJP's victories. However, he makes it clear that it is strength to build the party cadre as an organization man that are the key reasons behind Prime Minister Modi and BJP's victories. In the concluding part, Ajay Singh tells very important things such as why Congress is in a decline and why he thinks the BJP, which the Prime Minister Modi has built, will last long and very long. If you are interested in reading about politics and most important about political history, and if you want to understand Prime Minister and the BJP better, this is one book I would definitely recommend. It's just about 170 pages long, but I think Ajay Singh has done a very fine job of giving all the required information in a short and crisp manner. Interested in politics, interested in BJP, you like BJP or you do not like BJP, even then, one book I would recommend to everyone. Thank you very much for watching the video. If I think I did a good job, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more videos, write to me on readwithat@gmail.com. Thank you.